Have you ever found yourself questioning whether a woman is interested in you? Maybe you've caught a glance, felt a brush of her hand, or noticed an unexpected laugh at your jokes that weren't even that funny. These moments leave you wondering, is she flirting with me or is it all in my head? So the world of attraction is a labyrinth, filled with subtle signs and signals that often go unnoticed. Many men stumble through it, blinded by common misconceptions. You've probably heard advice like, if she's nice to you, she likes you, or the opposite, women are impossible to read. Both are oversimplified and misleading. The truth, attraction is nuanced, and understanding it requires keen observation paired with a calm, confident mindset. In this article, we're going to explore 10 undeniable signs that a woman is flirting with you, all through the lens of Stoicism, a philosophy that champions composure and insight. This isn't about learning tricks or playing games. It's about recognizing authentic moments of connection, responding wisely, and ultimately transforming your approach to relationships. Get ready, because by the end of this journey, you'll not only understand her subtle cues, but you'll also cultivate a mindset that draws people in effortlessly. Ready to dive into the first sign? Let's unlock the power of laughter and smiles and discover why they're more than just reactions to a good joke. 1. Laughter and smiles. There's a moment in every interaction that feels like pure magic. Her laughter rings out, and her smile lights up the room. But have you ever stopped to wonder why? Why does her laughter seem fuller, her smile warmer when she's around you? When a woman is attracted to you, her reactions become more pronounced. Her smiles aren't just polite, they're radiant, often accompanied by a soft blush or a subtle tilt of her head. Laughter. It's not merely a response to humor, it's a bridge, a silent acknowledgement that she feels good in your presence. Let's break this down. Imagine you're sharing a casual conversation and you throw in a light-hearted joke. It's not your best material, maybe just a pun you came up with on the spot. Yet she laughs genuinely, wholeheartedly. Her eyes light up, and in that moment, everything feels easy. Why is her laughter so infectious? Because it's rooted in attraction. Her body language opens up, signaling comfort and an unspoken desire to be closer. Now think about her smile. A smile can be one of the most disarming and powerful tools of connection. It's not just about showing happiness, it's about creating it. A woman's smile, when directed at you with warmth and consistency, speaks volumes. It says, I enjoy being with you, you make me feel good. And from a Stoic perspective, this is where observation becomes crucial. Marcus Aurelius once said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. When you see her smiling, don't rush to conclusions or let your emotions carry you away. Instead, calmly recognize her smile as an authentic cue of interest. In that moment, you have an opportunity to deepen the connection, respond with warmth, but keep your composure. Your goal is not to seek validation, but to create a space where mutual joy flourishes. Here's a question for you. When was the last time someone's laughter or smile made you feel truly seen and valued? Reflect on that moment. Was it a passing interaction, or did it leave a lasting impression? Women often communicate attraction through these small, powerful gestures, and understanding them can transform how you view your relationships. But here's the kicker. Her laughter and smiles can't be forced. They're involuntary, a product of genuine emotional connection. That's why they're such reliable indicators of attraction. If you notice these signs, consider the bigger picture. How does she behave when she's with others? Is her laughter more frequent around you? Does her smile linger a little longer? These are clues she's giving you, often without even realizing it. Laughter and smiles also create a feedback loop. When you make her laugh, it boosts her mood, and seeing her enjoy your presence boosts yours in return. It's a mutual exchange of energy that strengthens the bond between you. So the next time you notice her laughing a little too hard at your jokes or flashing you that unmistakable smile, take a moment to appreciate the connection you're building. It's more than surface-level flirtation. It's a gateway to deeper emotional intimacy. Stay calm, stay present, and let these moments guide you toward a meaningful interaction. Curious to see how these signs play out in different scenarios? Keep reading. The next sign might be happening right under your nose without you realizing it. 2. Intense eye contact. Have you ever been in a room full of people, yet felt as if someone's eyes were speaking directly to you? That lingering gaze, the one that seems to pierce through the noise and chaos, can leave you wondering, is there something more behind those eyes? When a woman is attracted to you, her eyes become a powerful tool of silent communication. Eye contact is more than just looking at someone, it's a way of connecting, of saying things that words can't fully capture. If you catch her holding your gaze just a little longer than usual, or if her eyes keep finding their way back to yours, that's no accident. It's her way of signaling interest, of drawing you into her world without uttering a single word. Picture this. You're at a coffee shop, lost in thought, and you look up to find her eyes locked onto yours. For a split second, the world seems to stand still. She doesn't immediately look away. Instead, there's a pause, a deliberate moment that feels charged with possibility. This isn't just casual people watching. Her sustained eye contact tells you she's intrigued and wants to engage, even if it's in silence. From a Stoic perspective, eye contact is one of the most profound forms of nonverbal communication. It's an impression, as Epictetus would call it, that demands thoughtful interpretation. Instead of letting excitement or nervousness cloud your judgment, remain calm and aware. Acknowledge the connection, but respond with quiet confidence. Eye contact in moments of attraction serves two purposes. First, it reveals her interest. The second, it subtly invites you to reciprocate, to acknowledge her presence and create a shared moment of vulnerability. When done right, it's incredibly powerful. But how can you tell if it's real or just a coincidence? Look for patterns. Does she glance at you repeatedly, only to look away shyly when you catch her? Or perhaps she holds your gaze with boldness, a playful smirk forming on her lips. These behaviors are her way of testing the waters, gauging your reaction. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. The way you handle her eye contact can make or break the moment. If you quickly look away, you might signal disinterest or insecurity. But if you meet her gaze with a relaxed, self-assured expression, you're communicating that you're equally intrigued, that you're a man of composure and confidence. Have you experienced this kind of electric eye contact before? Drop a comment below and share your story. We'd love to hear about the moments when someone's gaze said more than words ever could. If this insight resonates with you, don't forget to like this video. Your support helps us create more content that dives deep into the art of attraction through the lens of Stoicism. And who knows, your like or comment might be the start of a conversation that leads to new perspectives on building meaningful connections. Stay with us because the next sign, physical touch, adds another layer to understanding the subtle language of attraction. Keep reading to unlock it. 3. Physical touch. There's a unique kind of electricity in human touch, a silent yet powerful form of communication that transcends words. Now, when a woman is attracted to you, her body instinctively seeks connection. She may not openly declare her feelings, but her touch often reveals what her words might not. Whether it's a light brush of her hand against yours, a playful tap on your arm, or even the briefest touch on your shoulder, these moments carry immense weight. Imagine this. You're sharing a laugh, and in the midst of the moment she lightly taps your arm as if to say, "You get me." Or perhaps you're seated next to each other, and her knee accidentally grazes yours, but she doesn't move away. Well, these seemingly incidental touches are anything but random. They're deliberate, subconscious attempts to create closeness, a way for her to break the physical barrier without making it obvious. Physical touch isn't just about the act itself, it's about what it represents. It shows comfort, trust, and a willingness to blur the lines between personal space. But here's the crucial part. It's her way of testing the waters, seeing how you respond. Will you lean into the moment, maintaining that connection? Or will you shy away, breaking the subtle bond she's trying to build? From a Stoic standpoint, it's essential to approach these interactions with a balanced mindset. Stoicism teaches us to observe and appreciate these moments without becoming overly reactive. When you feel that brief touch, acknowledge it internally, but remain composed. Don't overthink or rush to conclusions. Instead, see it as a signal to stay present, to engage thoughtfully in the unfolding connection. The beauty of physical touch lies in its ability to foster intimacy without words. It builds a bridge between two people, laying the groundwork for deeper emotional bonds. When a woman touches you during a conversation, it's often her way of saying, "I feel safe with you." This is significant because women, more than anyone, value emotional and physical safety when exploring attraction. However, touch doesn't exist in isolation. Pay attention to how it fits within the larger context of your interactions. Does she laugh and smile as she touches your arm? Does her body language open up, her posture leaning slightly toward you? These are complementary signs that enhance the meaning of her touch, signaling genuine interest and comfort. Touch also has a profound effect on human chemistry. It triggers the release of oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, which creates feelings of trust and connection. This is why a simple touch can make a moment feel infinitely more intimate. You might not even realize it, but these small gestures have the power to shift the dynamic of your relationship entirely. Consider this. In a group setting, does she find ways to sit or stand closer to you? That when you reach for something at the same time, does her hand linger against yours just a little longer than necessary? These are the moments where touch becomes a language of its own, subtly reinforcing her attraction to you. The key to navigating these interactions is understanding their meaning without overstepping. A Stoic man knows the value of respecting boundaries while remaining attuned to the opportunities for connection. If she initiates touch, mirror her energy, respond with gentle, respectful reciprocity. This balanced approach not only strengthens the connection but also demonstrates your emotional intelligence. Ultimately, physical touch is one of the most intimate forms of communication, and when done right, it can elevate your relationship to new heights. The next time you feel that light, fleeting touch, don't dismiss it as mere coincidence. Recognize it as a sign of her growing affection and let it guide your actions with calm confidence. 4. Mirroring your gestures. Have you ever noticed someone subtly copying your movements? Maybe you leaned in during a conversation and moments later she did the same. Or perhaps you crossed your arms and soon after her posture mirrored yours. These aren't random coincidences, they're part of a subconscious dance that speaks volumes about attraction and connection. When a woman mirrors your gestures, it's a sign that she feels in sync with you. This phenomenon, known as mirroring, is a powerful indicator of rapport and psychological alignment. It's her way of saying, "I'm on the same wavelength as you," without uttering a single word. In moments of attraction, this behavior intensifies, creating an invisible thread that binds two people together. Imagine this scenario. You're sharing a conversation at a cafe. You pick up your coffee cup, take a sip, and seconds later, she does the same. You shift slightly in your seat, and soon after she adjusts her posture in a similar way. It's subtle, almost imperceptible, but it's happening, and it's telling you that she's not just engaged, she's deeply attuned to your presence. The mirroring doesn't stop at physical gestures. It extends to speech patterns, tone of voice, and even vocabulary. Have you ever found that someone starts using the same phrases or expressions as you? So that's another layer of mirroring, and when it happens naturally, it indicates a growing comfort and connection. It's as though her mind is unconsciously syncing with yours, creating a harmonious rhythm in your interactions. From a Stoic perspective, this alignment of behavior reflects the inner harmony that Stoicism values. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Mirroring is a testament to this idea. It's not forced or artificial, but arises from genuine compatibility and mutual understanding. Why does mirroring happen? On a psychological level, it's rooted in our desire to build trust and rapport. When we mirror someone, we signal that we understand them and share their perspective. It creates a sense of familiarity and ease, which is crucial in the early stages of attraction. For women, mirroring is a subtle yet effective way to show interest without being overt. Pay attention to these signs the next time you're interacting with someone. Does she pick up on your energy and reflect it back? And when you lean in to emphasize a point, does she follow suit? These moments might seem small, but they reveal a great deal about how she feels in your presence. However, it's essential to remember that mirroring is a two-way street. If you notice her mirroring your behavior, it's an opportunity to strengthen the connection by reciprocating. Mirror her gestures in return, not in an exaggerated or obvious way, but naturally and subtly. This mutual exchange reinforces the bond and creates a sense of unity. Consider how mirroring can play out in different contexts. During a casual conversation, you might notice her echoing your laughter or nodding when you do. In more intimate settings, like a dinner date, her gestures might become more synchronized with yours as the evening progresses. These patterns aren't accidental, they're her way of deepening the connection. The beauty of mirroring is its subtlety. Unlike overt signs of attraction, it operates quietly in the background, shaping the dynamic between two people. It's a dance of mutual influence where each movement and gesture brings you closer together. In moments when you recognize this behavior, remain present and aware. Let it guide your interactions with calm confidence, knowing that you're building a connection rooted in genuine alignment. With all things in Stoicism, the key is to approach these signs with mindfulness and balance, appreciating the harmony they bring to your relationship. 5. Morning and night texts. There's something undeniably intimate about being the first person someone thinks of in the morning and the last before they close their eyes at night. If a woman makes a habit of sending you texts like "Good morning," "Hope you have a great day," or "Sleep well," "Sweet dreams," she's doing more than just being polite. She's inviting you into her most. Think about it. The quiet moments at the start and end of the day are when we're most reflective, often thinking about what and who matters most. If you consistently receive her attention during these times, it's a clear sign she's invested in you. These messages are her way of nurturing the connection, keeping you in her thoughts. Morning texts set the tone for the day. They're like a warm cup of coffee, simple yet incredibly uplifting. When she takes the time to reach out, she's subtly letting you know, "You're on my mind as I start my day." On the flip side, night texts are even more intimate. As the world quiets down and her thoughts settle, she chooses to end her day with you, offering a gentle wish. From a Stoic perspective, these messages are opportunities for reflection and gratitude. Stoicism teaches us to recognize and appreciate the small gestures that add meaning to our lives. When she reaches out, take a moment to reflect. What does this connection mean to you? How do her words make you feel? Instead of reacting impulsively or taking these texts for granted, respond with sincerity. But here's the real question. How should you respond? A simple "Good morning," "Hope your day is amazing too," or "Sweet dreams, talk tomorrow," can go a long way. The key is to match her energy while staying true to your personality. Let your responses show that you value her thoughtfulness and are equally invested in maintaining. Have you ever experienced this kind of consistent communication? Maybe you're already getting those morning and night texts, and they've become a comforting part of your routine. If you have, share your experience in the comments below. How did it make you feel? Did it change the way you? If this resonates with you, take a second to like this video and let us know. Your engagement helps us create more content that dives into the nuanced dynamics of attraction through the lens of Stoicism. Plus, it's always fascinating to hear how these signs have. As we move on to the next sign, remember, every small gesture, every thoughtful message is a building block in the architecture of attraction. Stay with us, because next we'll explore how curiosity, those seemingly innocent questions, can be one of the strongest indicators of interest. Don't miss it. 6. Curiosity. Curiosity is a powerful indicator of attraction, often cloaked in seemingly casual conversation. When a woman is drawn to you, she naturally wants to know more about your life, your dreams, your quirks. Her questions go beyond surface-level small talk. They delve into who you are at your core. Imagine this. You're enjoying a casual coffee date, and she begins to ask about your childhood, your favorite travel destinations, or what drives you in life. She listens intently, her eyes lighting up with genuine interest as you share your stories. These moments aren't just about gathering facts, they're about exploring compatibility and building a deeper connection. But it doesn't stop there. A woman's curiosity often reveals itself in subtle yet bold ways. She might ask, "So, what's your ideal weekend?" Or even more direct, "Are you seeing anyone right now?" These questions serve a dual purpose: to learn more about you and to gauge where she stands in your life. Her curiosity reflects her desire to understand you better and uncover the unique layers that make you who you are. From a Stoic perspective, curiosity is a window into one's intentions. Stoicism teaches us to observe these interactions with clarity, appreciating the depth of someone's interest without getting carried away by ego or assumptions. When she asks questions that go beyond the mundane, it's an opportunity to engage authentically, sharing parts of yourself that build trust and intimacy. What makes this form of flirtation so effective is the vulnerability it invites. When someone shows genuine interest in your life, it creates a safe space for you to open up. This mutual exchange of stories, dreams, and even fears becomes the foundation for a meaningful connection. Consider how this curiosity might play out in different settings. During a group gathering, she may subtly steer the conversation to topics she knows you're passionate about, drawing you into deeper discussions. In quieter moments, her questions might become more personal, revealing her interest in understanding your world. One of the most telling signs of attraction through curiosity is her ability to remember the details you share. She brings up things you mentioned days or even weeks ago, your favorite band, a book you're currently reading, or that funny childhood story you told her. This shows not only that she's listening, but that she values what you share enough to keep it in mind. Curiosity also serves as a way for her to find common ground. She might share her own experiences and ask if you've ever felt the same, subtly testing your compatibility. These moments of shared understanding can spark a bond that feels both natural and profound. So, how should you respond when a woman exhibits this level of interest? The answer lies in authenticity. Share your stories, but also take the time to ask her about hers. This reciprocal curiosity creates a dynamic where both of you feel seen and valued, setting the stage for a deeper connection. Ultimately, curiosity isn't just about asking questions, it's about creating a dialogue that brings two people closer. When a woman shows this level of interest, it's her way of saying, "I want to know you and I want to be known by you." Recognize the significance of these moments and let them guide your connection with thoughtful engagement. 7. Effort and appearance. When a woman is attracted to you, she often communicates it through her appearance, crafting an image that subtly but powerfully draws your attention. This isn't about vanity or superficiality, it's about the quiet yet deliberate effort to captivate. The way she styles her hair, chooses her outfit, or applies her makeup. All of these choices carry a deeper intention: to present herself in a way that she hopes you'll find appealing. Imagine this scenario. You've arranged to meet her at a casual gathering, expecting her to show up in comfortable, everyday clothes. But instead, she arrives looking effortlessly stunning. Her outfit seems carefully chosen, accentuating her best features without appearing overdone. Her hair is styled just right, and perhaps there's a hint of perfume that lingers when she steps close. It's clear she's put thought into how she presents herself. This kind of effort speaks volumes. When a woman takes extra care with her appearance, it's often because she's leave a lasting impression. She's not just dressing up for the occasion, she's dressing up for you. It's her way of saying, without words, "I want you to notice me." From a Stoic viewpoint, it's essential to recognize and appreciate this effort while maintaining your composure. Stoicism teaches us to observe and value the intention behind actions without letting our emotions cloud our judgment. Her appearance is not just about aesthetics, it's a reflection of her interest and investment in your interactions. But how can you tell if this effort is specifically for you? Pay attention to the context. Does her style seem to shift depending on your plans? Maybe she dresses more casually when meeting others but steps it up when she knows you'll be around. Or perhaps she subtly asks your opinion about her outfit choices, seeking your approval in a quiet, unspoken way. Effort in appearance also manifests in small, deliberate gestures. She might fix her hair or adjust her outfit in your presence, actions often driven by a subconscious desire to present herself at her best. These little touches aren't random, they're cues that she's aware of your gaze and wants to hold it. It's not just about the visual appeal, it's about creating a sensory experience. Think about the fragrance she wears, the softness of her clothes, or even the way she carries herself with confidence. All these elements combine to create an atmosphere of allure, drawing you in on multiple levels. Consider how her effort in appearance aligns with the broader context of your connection. Is she seeking to match your energy and style, subtly signaling compatibility? When a woman goes out of her way to harmonize her look with your preferences, it's a powerful indicator of her desire to connect on a deeper level. However, Stoicism reminds us not to become overly fixated on appearances alone. The true value lies in the intention and thoughtfulness behind them. As Marcus Aurelius once said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Her outward effort reflects an inner desire to create a connection, to be seen and appreciated by you. In these moments, let her efforts serve as a reminder of the mutual care and attention that build meaningful relationships. It's not about perfection, but about the deliberate steps she takes to show her interest. Recognize her effort for what it is, a silent yet powerful expression of attraction, one that invites you to engage with equal thoughtfulness. 8. Casual teasing. Teasing is an art form, a playful, flirtatious dance that can spark connection and deepen attraction. When a woman starts teasing you, it's often a sign that she's comfortable and intrigued. Her light-hearted jabs or witty remarks aren't meant to offend. They're her way of saying, "I like you enough to play with you." Imagine you're in the middle of a conversation, and she suddenly teases you about how long it took you to text her back, or she playfully challenges your knowledge on a subject you're passionate about. These moments might catch you off guard, but they're not accidental. Teasing creates a unique tension, an enjoyable back and forth that keeps the interaction lively and engaging. But why does teasing work so well in the realm of attraction? It's all about breaking down walls. Through teasing, she's signaling that she's at ease around you, confident enough to poke a little fun while testing your sense of humor. At its core, teasing builds a sense of intimacy by creating shared, playful moments. From a Stoic perspective, teasing offers an opportunity to practice emotional resilience. Stoicism emphasizes responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. When she teases you, it's not about winning the exchange, but about enjoying the interaction for what it is, a chance to connect on a deeper level. Keep your responses light and playful, showing that you can handle the banter with confidence and grace. Teasing also serves as a subtle way to gauge compatibility. If you can match her energy, laugh along, and even throw a little teasing back her way, it signals that you're on the same wavelength. On the other hand, if you become defensive or take her remarks too seriously, it may disrupt the playful dynamic she's trying to build. Now, have you ever experienced a moment where teasing transformed an ordinary interaction into something memorable? If so, share your story in the comments below. What did she say, and how did you respond? And if this insight into teasing resonates with you, don't forget to like this video to let us know. Every interaction, every playful jab is a building block in the architecture of attraction. Your feedback helps us continue exploring these nuances through the lens of Stoicism, offering timeless wisdom for modern relationships. Stay tuned, because next we'll dive into a classic yet often overlooked signal: the hair flip. It's more than just a simple gesture, it's a silent yet powerful sign of interest. Let's unravel its mysteries together. 9. Hair flipping and grooming gestures. Few gestures are as universally recognized and captivating as the hair flip. It's a simple, instinctive movement that holds a world of meaning. When a woman plays with her hair, flipping it over her shoulder, tucking it behind her ear, or twirling a strand around her finger, she's often doing more than just adjusting her appearance. These subtle actions can be powerful indicators of attraction, drawing attention in ways that are both natural and deliberate. Imagine you're talking with her, and mid-conversation she casually flips her hair to one side, exposing her neck. Or perhaps she runs her fingers through her hair, smoothing it down as she leans in slightly. These gestures might seem minor, but they're packed with intent. In many cases, they're subconscious signals designed to emphasize her femininity and invite your attention. Why does the hair flip carry so much weight in the language of attraction? It ties back to human instinct. Exposing the neck, a vulnerable area, signals trust and openness. It's a subtle way of drawing your focus and creating a moment of shared intimacy. Additionally, grooming gestures like adjusting her hair or smoothing her clothes show that she's aware of her appearance and wants to look her best in your presence. From a Stoic viewpoint, these gestures are an invitation to observe and appreciate without becoming overly fixated. Stoicism encourages a calm, reflective approach to understanding social cues. When you notice her playing with her hair, don't jump to conclusions or overanalyze. Instead, recognize it as one piece of a larger puzzle, a sign that she's comfortable and potentially interested in deepening your connection. The key is to look for patterns. Does she tend to touch her hair more often when she's around you? Does this behavior coincide with other signs, like sustained eye contact or playful teasing? When these signals align, they paint a clearer picture of her feelings. Hair flipping and grooming gestures often appear in moments of heightened interaction. Picture a lively conversation where the energy builds, she laughs, leans in, and adjusts her hair with a flick of her hand. It's all part of the rhythm of attraction, a dance that unfolds naturally when two people are drawn to each other. However, it's crucial to remain grounded and perceptive. Not every hair flip signifies attraction. Context matters. Is she in a relaxed, flirty mood? Or is she simply fixing her hair because the wind keeps blowing it into her face? Stoicism reminds us to approach such situations with a balanced mindset, observing without letting our emotions cloud our interpretation. These grooming gestures also tie into a broader theme: effort. When a woman takes care to present herself well, even in small ways, it reflects her desire to make a positive impression. Her actions, though subtle, are meant to capture your attention and draw you in. In these moments, let her gestures be a reminder of the unspoken language that shapes human connection. Each hair flip, each adjustment is a signal, a window into her thoughts and feelings. By staying present and attuned, you can respond thoughtfully, strengthening the bond between you. 10. Compliments. Compliments, when given thoughtfully, carry an undeniable weight. They're more than just words, they're a direct expression of admiration and appreciation. Now, when a woman is attracted to you, she might begin to notice and comment on things that others overlooked. These compliments can range from playful remarks about your style to deeper acknowledgments of your character or talents. Consider this: you just shared an idea or told a story, and she responds with, "You're really insightful, you know." Or maybe you walk into the room and she casually says, "That jacket looks great on you." These compliments are rarely random, they're deliberate, designed to convey her interest while testing how you'll respond. What sets these moments apart is their specificity. Instead of generic praise, her compliments often focus on unique traits that distinguish you. She might admire your sense of humor, your perspective on life, or even the way you interact with others. These details show that she's paying close attention, valuing not just what you do but who you are. From a Stoic perspective, it's essential to accept compliments with humility and gratitude. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate external validation without becoming dependent on it. That when she compliments you, acknowledge her words sincerely, but let your confidence remain rooted in your own sense of self-worth. As Epictetus reminds us, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Compliments also serve as a subtle way for her to gauge your reaction. If you receive her words gracefully, it signals confidence and emotional maturity, qualities that are inherently attractive. On the other hand, deflecting or dismissing her compliment might suggest insecurity, which could dampen the dynamic she's trying to build. But there's another layer to consider: compliments as a tool for deepening connection. When a woman admires something about you, it often opens the door for reciprocal appreciation. This exchange of compliments fosters a sense of mutual respect and validation, reinforcing the bond between you. Pay attention to how her compliments evolve over time. In the early stages of attraction, they might focus on external traits, your style, your smile, your presence in the room. As the connection deepens, her praise may shift to more personal qualities, such as your kindness, ambition, or resilience. It's also worth noting how she delivers these compliments. Does she smile, her eyes lingering on you as she speaks? Is there a playful edge to her tone, or does her voice soften, hinting at something more heartfelt? These nuances add depth to her words, offering additional layers of meaning. In moments like these, Stoicism encourages a balanced response. Accept her compliment as a sign of her interest, but don't let it inflate your ego. Instead, use it as an opportunity to engage further, expressing genuine gratitude and perhaps returning the favor with a thoughtful observation about her. Ultimately, compliments are more than just a reflection of her attraction. They're an invitation to connect on a deeper level. When a woman takes the time to acknowledge your unique qualities, she's not just sharing her thoughts, sharing a part of herself. Recognize the significance of these moments and let them guide your interaction with a calm and confident presence. Attraction is a language, often unspoken but rich with meaning. Through these 10 signs, laughter and smiles, intense eye contact, physical touch, mirroring gestures, thoughtful texts, curiosity, effort in appearance, teasing, hair flipping, and compliments, the women communicate their interest in subtle yet profound ways. Each sign is a piece of the puzzle, and together they reveal a deeper connection waiting to unfold. The key to navigating these moments lies in understanding and responding to them with composure, awareness, and authenticity. Stoicism, as we've explored, provides a powerful framework for doing just that. By observing her cues calmly and engaging thoughtfully, you not only strengthen the bond but also cultivate a deeper sense of confidence and self-awareness. Your next move. Only move. Now that you're equipped with the tools to recognize these signs, it's time to apply them in your own life. Pay close attention to the dynamics in your interactions. Are you noticing these signals more frequently? Are there opportunities to deepen connections that you might have previously overlooked? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Which of these signs have you encountered in your own interactions? Share your stories in the comments below. Let's create a space where we learn from each other's insights and grow together. If you found value in this guide, like this video and consider subscribing to stay updated on more content that explores the art of attraction through the lens of Stoicism. Every like and comment helps us build a community of individuals striving for meaningful connections and personal growth. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Here's to cultivating connections that are authentic, enriching, and enduring. Till next time, stay present, stay confident, and as always, stay stoic.